What do you know, Sunny? You actually made it to the last one-on-one date. How are you feeling? Pretty good. Excited to see how a day with Ellie will be. Huh. You've got a real surprise in store. She has all of us in the crew working extra hard to prepare a special date for you. And by all of us in the crew, I mean the Brothers 5. How about you go find her, spend some time together while we set things up for you? Sounds like a plan, Kat. Let's see. Oh look, she's by the beach. Guess that's where I'm headed. Don't do anything we can dare. Well, that's okay. But God forbid someone takes the top off. That's very true, actually. I waved to Kat as I went on my way. Just as Kat said, Ellie was by the beach, was looking out at the ocean. Morning, Ellie. Sunny, it's always nice to see you. The difference between Ellie's voice during the day and night was like day and night. Really? 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 You take a sentence and you have to write it like this? Like you have to write the difference between Ellie's voice during the day and night was like day and night? Like, come on. Come on. I know. It makes sense. It fits. But you could have done better than this. Come on. It's... made me drown the rest of my bottle. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway. Guess we do have to worry about the cameras, but still, takes some getting used to. I know it's going to be tough to top your previous dates with all the other girls, but I think I have a good shot. I'm looking forward to it, Ellie. You better be. Been saving the best for last. Reach for my hand. Walk with me? Reach for outstretched hand. It'd be my pleasure. Two of us walked around the beach for a while, getting to know each other. So, what will we be doing when the show's over? First thing I'm gonna do is say hey to my family again and make them a nice dinner. Sure that they've gone sick with worries in the week since I've been gone. Wonder what they're thinking now. Been at least 2 years since then. That was right. Sometimes not remembering is a blessing. Ali doesn't have that luxury. Anyway, I've got a surprise for you. Come on. Pulled me along by the hand into the forest. I have to say, Alice really impressed me. Of course it was a deliberate plan to come into the forest and get to the hangar, but she made it seem so spontaneous. You're going to laugh. I saw it the same moment she did. It was all we could do, stand and watch. No. Dagenhand almost fell, and who would blame her? The hangar was engulfed in roaring flames. The heat was incredible. There was no way either of us could take another step towards the hangar without being burned alive. The stench of burning oil assaulted me without mercy. We were at a loss for words. And in front of all of those aims was her walking away from the flames. It's cut. Somehow, I just know it was her. Sorry, Ellie, Sunny. There's been a small change of plans. I'm sure you can tell, but we've had a few snacks with the hangar. How about you two spend the day on the ground instead? I want to scream. I want to attack her with every bone in my body. I can't do anything, but I can't. I can't, I'll be killed. And not just me, but everyone else. I hold myself back from giving away what this plane meant to me, to all the strength I had. I need to calm down. Kat might be able to read my face and see that. Sounds fine to me, Kat. I'm just glad you're safe. What happened? I'm still looking into it. Well, either way, there's nothing we can do about that. How about we go somewhere else, Sonny? I reached for my hand and held it tight. How could she smile like this at me? Of course, Ellie. For the rest of the day, Ellie and I put on the performance of a lifetime. Our faces were all smiles and laughter. We knew, now more than ever, that we were trapped in Cart's macabre puppet show. And Cart loved to make us dance. We must have known we were trying to escape, but how? Did we make a mistake? Before give us away? Should we have ever trusted him in the first place? Who can I trust now? Time is ticking. The end of the show looms closer and closer. Time I'm supposed to meet the group, but what will we even do? No way we can escape. Our last chance died with the hangar. Should I just make a break for it? No, never make it. And the others would suffer from my mistake. What do I do? You don't look so good, Sonny. What do you want? Cat? Not in great mood right now. We'll talk later. You're not much for acting, are you, Sonny? Look. I already know about you and your plan to escape. My blood went cold. You know, take the plane, fly away from here. It wasn't hard to figure out. Tried to say something in my defense, but my voice wouldn't come out. That's all I could do to stand wide-eyed. I know you and the others found the lab, got your memories back. Well, at least the others did. And I know that every night you all work together to try to find a way out. I mean, of course I'd know. I'm the reason why you got this far. What do you mean? Just follow me. It'll save us a lot of time. I walked to the locked room near the games room. She took out the master key and spun it around. Never really thought that Bunny could take a key from me, right? Honestly, I don't know what to believe anymore. She opened the door. The others were inside, looking as surprised as I was. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you right now, Cat. How about 2? First, your inside man never was 4. It was me. I mean, come on. You wouldn't be smart enough for something like this. Second, you only ever had a chance at escaping this island because of me. Newsflash, Ellie, those tanks never just bug out. You're the one who let me out of my tank. The one and only. Ellie was at a loss for words, and I was no different. What do you want, Cut? Honestly, same thing as you guys. I want off this crazy train. I want out. I want you guys to include me in the little escape plan. What? I have something on my face? It's hard as easy to believe. The list of the people who want to stay on the island is pretty short. I don't know. We can't trust you. I'm not sure how, but I remember I tried to escape with you before. I trusted you. I even fell for you. Even $5 isn't enough. Unbelievable. Then you betrayed me and shot me. There's no way we could ever trust you. You're just going to stab us in the back. Is that true, Cat? I'm ashamed to say it is, but I didn't have a choice. You know how it is with Damien. Doesn't matter if we share the same blood. He'll take the people they love hostage and use them to force you to dance to his tune. Sorry I betrayed you, Sonny. I really am. But if I had to do it again, I'd do it again in a heartbeat, because there was someone I needed to save. I know I must look like the villain to you, but believe me, I have people I care about too. You're so compassionate. How come we burned up our only way out of here? You're lucky I did, Sonny. If you'd actually flown as planned, we'll be all at the bottom of the ocean right now. What do you mean? It's a cool trick of Damien's. He knew there was a chance that people on this show would recover their memories and try to escape. So he made us bear the hunger and the pain. It's the one place anyone trying to escape would go. Exactly. I've told you in the past, Ellie, never fly the plane or take the boat out of sight of this island. If you did, you'd have blown up like fireworks. At Ellie ran that plane, which was literally more than a flying death traps in the chill down my spine. Look. The simple reality is you need me to escape. Without me, you won't even make it past the barrier. What barrier? Exactly. And for I hate it, I need you guys to help me and my us escape. Reach her hands towards me for a handshake. Allies? Let's discuss first. Cat leads against the wall while the rest of us debated what to do. Can we really trust her? Might be just another trap. Not like it'll be the first time you fall into, Sonny. You're right. That said, not like we have much to lose at this point. Even if she's done terrible things to us in the past, still I need her to escape. You're right, Ellie. I'm fine, just angry at myself. Hey, don't beat yourself up about it. You're still alive, that's what counts. He's right, you know. I'm not sure I'm feeling right now either, but we're alive. That counts for something. You're right, Sonny. You're right, Sonny. As much as I hate to say it. I think we'll need Kat's help, trustworthy or not, want to stay that way. Gonna make a huge bad decision there, but we have to trust her. Sure. I'll be keeping an eye on her though. Can't afford to blindly trust anyone who says they can help us. Alright, Kat. If you want our help, you're going to need to answer a few questions. Ask away. What the hell is this sick show for? And why have you been forcing us to repeat it over and over? Someone from the Resistance. Should be obvious to you. This is just one of hundreds of killing shows we air. Shows that keep people scared, keep people from organizing against the government. You want to paralyze people with fear? We broadcast exactly what will happen to you if you rise up. You're monsters, you know that? I don't disagree with you. We're not in charge here. Some of us still have family to lose, Ellie. Continue. Before we air each show, we test them internally on test audience to see what kind of ratings they bring for the fortunate and what kind of despair to bring for the less fortunate. If they tested well enough, we'd air it, but it wasn't efficient. But we couldn't just film a killing show over and over again to see which version of it rated best. We can bring people back from the dead. It's the same for the test audience. Don't just make them watch multiple versions of the stories that remember previous versions that would influence their opinions. There was no way to test multiple versions of the show without losing the feeling that lives were really in danger. But my memory writer would have changed that. It did. We were able to reuse everybody. our volunteer actors, the test audiences, since we could just make people forget what happened. We could film one after one of the show, where each was as if it were the first time for all of you. And that's exactly what I've been doing here for the last 2 years. It was a lot to hear, a feeling, but to know that people looked at us like we were nothing but lab rats. But I genuinely was afraid for my life. Sickening. We were silent for a while. We've been testing this show for this long. That's a real thing. There is no real thing. It's only what version tests the best. That said, there's only so much time Damien is willing to spend in the show, and that time is almost up. This is the last one of the show. We don't escape before the end. You're as good as dead. I know Damien have said that we let you and your chosen partner go if you achieve good enough ratings, but it's a lie, isn't it? Yeah. I'm sorry I've waited this long to try to help you guys. Been too scared to risk it all. I have nothing left to lose now. Please extend a hand for me for a handshake. Allies? At least till we're out of here? I don't really have a choice this time either. Huh? If you wanted to, you could report us right now. That's true. And my word would count for more than all of yours. But what wouldn't save the person I need to? Like it or not, we have to work together. Then it's a deal. Ally shook Kat's hand. Kat, are you sure you don't want to? I'm fine, Scarlet. Not important anymore. We don't have any time to waste. You say so? Anyway, the only time we can escape is the last day of the show, between midnight and just before the sun goes up. That's when the boat comes to welcome the newly engaged couple. And that's the only way off this island alive. Also doubles as a supply ship, usually replenished between each run of the show. Are there no other planes on the island? The boat would be far slower. Unfortunately, not so easy. There's a protective shell around the island, which performs two functions. First, it renders us invisible to satellite, the reason why your people couldn't find us ally. Second, if anything bigger than a human being tries to get in or outside the barrier, it will get fried, unless it's emitting a compatible IFF signal. The only way of the island that will have the signal is the boat. I'm betting it will be heavily guarded. Well, yes, not from people on it. The ship itself will be run by a skeleton crew. The staff on the island will have to watch out for. That still leaves the question of how we'll deal with them. Last time I checked, there's hundreds of them, and not even 10 of us. Actually, might not be so hard after all. And a plan that just might work, but I have to admit, it's a little crazy. Oh, I like the sound of that. It involves zombies again. I'm out. You explained her plan to us with renewed confidence that could inspire anyone to believe. Luckily, we still have tomorrow, so we just have the amount of time we need. That just might work, Huey. You're a mad genius. Let's just say I've been putting back my creativity now. It's crazier than anything I'd imagined. It's crazy enough to work. Let's get to work. Wait. Have you been listening to the same plan? The others went their separate ways to help prepare for Huey's plan. Kat stayed. Our business wasn't finished yet. What's up? What's your game? I want to trust you, Kat. I really do. But you're up to something, aren't you? Just like every other time I trusted you. Can't blame you for feeling that way, and I can take back what I've done before. The only thing I can say to try to make you trust me is that we both have people we care about, Sunny. And that if you don't escape, then the person I care about will go down with you. I'm not asking for you to put your neck out for me. You'll never have to. I'm asking for you to help somebody that you've never met. You never will. Somebody innocent. Strange. Woman has put me through hell, treated me like a lab rat, and more, and yet, somehow I think she's telling the truth. Honestly, it doesn't really matter if you do trust me. You'll see tomorrow that I'm going along with Yui's plan, either way. I'll trust you, Kat. Sorry for yelling at you earlier. Don't be, I literally shot you. I think that earns you right to be angry and more, no? Yeah, well, gotten to know you over the past years. Not more than a couple of weeks straight, but I got to know you. And you think you were rude and manipulative and have no problem lying to my face. Hey, can we skip to the part where you compliment me? You're so incredibly crass, keep secrets from everybody, and you finished? I don't think you're a bad person. Every time the show ran, you always talked to me to make me feel like I wasn't alone. You made sure I never lost hope. I know that was never part of the job. You didn't have to do that. Yet you did it, over and over. Well, God, if that game not finishes soon, I'm gonna lose my voice completely. I've been talking. Like, I stopped the recording for a minute, but only for like half an hour. And then came back to this game, because I just couldn't decide what to do. I was thinking like Valorant or stuff, but nope. Instead, I'm back here. Must have been so tiring to do that over and over, full well knowing that we were doomed. I don't know why you're doing all this, but I believe that you do care about helping people. I'm flattered, Sunny, but you've got me wrong. What do you mean? Everything I've done for you, the others, it's been for my own selfish reasons. It just happens to line up nicely. Oh, I appreciate the compliment. Unlike before, I couldn't tell if she was telling the truth. We went our separate ways shortly after. Spent the rest of the night helping the others with preparing for the plan. I was exhausted when I back to my room, but I still couldn't fall asleep for several hours. It's as if something's on the tip of my tongue. I just barely can grasp it. Yet somehow, I'm closer than I've ever been. Is this our last dream then? Kat was true to her word. Instead of having another date on the 6th day of the show, she planned a huge party for the staff instead. Thank you for all your hard work party. As soon as she told the staff that Twilight would be cooking for the event, all of them dropped everything and helped prepare for it. Of course. While the staff prepared the party grounds during the day, each of us were hard at work, making sure other parts of it went well. Violet cooked mountains of food as if her life depended on it. In truth, it did. Yui was playing games with the staff outside. It didn't take long for him to become a fast favorite for them. I'm pretty sure half the staff were playing the games just so they could get her to notice them, and she knew it. I have to admit, I'm really impressed by Yui. The plan is really coming together. Tara and Scarlet joined forces to make sure all the staff joined the festivities. Tara used Kat's producer room to find any stragglers who hadn't joined the festivities. As Tara found them one by one, Scarlet turned on the charm and made sure that they came with her to the party. Then, When it was time for Scarlet to switch to her other mission, Ellie took over. I'm told she employed more force than charm. Meanwhile, I ran around like a chicken with its head cut off, trying to make sure every part of our plan was going smoothly. And for once, it did. A few hours later, with every staff member on the island partying the lights out. Everybody's here? You bet. You should have seen the ones that tried to run. I made sure everyone who came stayed too. Perfect. Everybody's eaten? As they should have. It is fine food. I hope they put some sleeping pills in it so we cannot get attacked immediately. Looks like it's all going according to plan. Just going to go ahead and get to the fun part. Scarlet pulled out a remote from her pocket and pressed a button on it. A few seconds later, fireworks were shooting into the night sky above the party grounds. The cheers of the staff were like thunder. And with that, the plan is going as smoothly as can be. Great job, Tim. Ah, we owe you one, Yuri. Right back at you, Ellie. The cheered as firework after firework lit up the night sky. Whoa, are fireworks supposed to be this bright? Come to think of it, these fireworks are practically blinding. I have to say, I did a pretty good job with these fireworks, but there might be some side effects to watching them from so close. Let's worry about that later. The fireworks were the signal to those trying to escape that there was nothing left to do except wait. It's going to be a long night. I know what we said before, but it'd be such a shame to spend tonight just worrying over what might happen tomorrow. We might live, we might die, same as any other day. But instead, we just dance the night away. You know what? You're fucking crazy. Well, I think it's lovely. Let's do it. Come on, let's dance like there's no tomorrow. Ugh. Don't believe like that, Tama. It's good for us to blow off some steam. Dancing sounds like exercise, and exercise. Ella picked up Tara over her shoulder. And away we go. Come on, come on. Scarlet grabbed my hand and pulled me with her to where people were dancing. The others followed close behind. You sure are carefree, huh? Some things never change. Maybe we'll get out here tomorrow. Maybe we won't. I hope we do, though. I like to think that one day I'll look back and remember this day. It was the most fun night I've ever had, out of the nights that I can remember. It looked like there was no tomorrow. Now, find out if there's tomorrow for us. We waited in the darkness for hours, waiting for the boat to come. The plan was simple, yet had no room for error. First, we need to make sure the boat really is coming. It's later than usual. You think they're on to us? No. It'll just be a little longer. It's cold. No point worrying at this point. They're on to us. We're already dead. All we can do is wait. Waited for an hour more, then another, but we're losing hope. I guess it's here. Kat pointed towards the ocean. We all looked in unison. Just as she said, the boat was coming. It looked huge, despite how far it was. It must be massive from up close. Alright, it's only going to be a few minutes before it reaches the shore. Let's book it back to the mansion. Second, we need to get back to the mansion before the boat reaches the shore. From what Kat told us, the staff will physically inspect the mansion to make sure we're there. Can't rely on overriding the feeds. If not there, we'll sound the alarm, and our chance of escaping will go from slim to nil. According to Kat, how I got caught last time. We made it back to the mansion and rushed to our respective rooms. Turned off the light, jumped on the bed and pretended to be asleep. I like to do that too, but then I actually fall asleep as well, and I don't want to fall asleep. A few moments later, I heard the sound of somebody opening a door. Must be them. There's a mechanical rhythm to it. Footsteps, a door would open, more footsteps, short pause. Footsteps again, a door would close, repeat, over and over, closer and closer, till it got to my room. Tried my best to make it breathing sound natural. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, footsteps. A second later my door opens. I can tell there's probably about 5 people. Breathe in, they're walking closer to me. Breathe out. I can tell 2 of them are in front of me, muttering somewhere under their breath. You have to pity her. Come on, she could do better. Good. Breathe in. Hey, something's wrong. Feels like my heart stopped. Breathe out. They're moving closer to me, step by step. What's that? Breathe in. I think. It takes everything I have not to move, and every nerve in my body screams to run. ... This is it. They're onto me. Can't help but ball up the fist of my hand. Never mind. We're done for the night. Let's head out. Sounds good to me. I heard them walk further away from me and outside the room. Finally they closed the door. Breathed out like never before. On to the next part of the plan. We regrouped downstairs. That wasn't so difficult, was it? Like taking candy for my baby. Wait, there's Tara. I'm not checking her. As if on cue, Tara came running down the stairs. I'm good, don't worry about it. And I definitely didn't fall asleep just now. I didn't buy it, and the rest of us didn't either. Alright, back to the problem at hand. We may have avoided detection for now, but now there's going to be upwards of 100 guards on patrol between here and the boat. There's little to no chance we can all make it there without being seen, but it's a chance we'll have to take. Actually, we're just the thing for that. Courtesy of Scarlet and I. What's that? Well, we went through all the trouble of preparing such a big party for all the staff. It would be a shame if you didn't give them a little extra to chew on, no? You didn't. Oh, she did. It was like an episode scene from an art house movie gone mad. They're all sleeping, hopefully, right? Oh, that one. Brains. Bananas. Brains and bananas. Cool. Brains. Accounting. Should have. Hundreds of zombies litter the field. You know, I can't believe we ever let you make shit, Scarlet. You better be glad that you did. Now that I think about it, couldn't we just have put a sleeping agent or something like that in? What's the fun in that? Well, we still have to go past them to get to the boat, right? Don't worry about it. Get a fair share of experience in taking down zombies. Something about that rubs me the wrong way. Don't worry about it, let's be our way. We managed to sneak out of the mansion without much of a fuss. As soon as we go into the forest, it was smooth sailing. There were just a few zombies in there. To be honest, how much Scarlet enjoyed herself taking them down was more concerning. But I'll worry about that when I get off this island. For now, I focus on getting out of here. A few moments later, we made it to the beach. The boat was clear inside. Wow, it's huge. Let's not waste any time. We rushed onto the ship and went straight for the captain's deck. You guys wait here. Practically guaranteed that the engine's been tampered with and I need to fix it. I know my father. We'll do it just the way it was last time. You know what, Sonny? Come with me just in case. Maybe that's where the crew members are. Lead the way. It was pitch black inside. Can't have to shine a light to see anything. Strange. Where are they? Well, let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. Found it. Choke it up to my dad as I was doing everything to the grunts. This is child play to me now. Cat got to work fixing the engine. And I can even speak the words correctly. Instead of the sore throat. Jesus Christ. Watch my back. Still don't know if we're in the clear and this is gonna take a minute. Got it. Turned around and kept a lookout. It's almost impossible to see anything though. Since when are you a mechanic? Honestly, this is my first failed escape. I had to teach myself. It isn't exactly a trade school on this island. If I hadn't, I'd never be able to help anybody escape this island. I'm sorry I didn't ask before you, Cat. Hey, now, I didn't want what you had to do. Keep talking like that and you'll raise the death flag for the both of us. Jeez. We can take more later if you'd like. In the meantime, this boat is fixed. Nice. Let's tell the others and get the hell out of here. We went back to the others and told them the good news. At the same time, Cat revved up the engine of the boat. We were good to go. Literally jumped for joy as the boat started to move. Gosh, can't believe it. We're really doing this. We're finally getting out of here. It's hard to believe, but it is true. We did it. Now, you don't have to thank me all at once. We really did it. Thank you, Cat. You really saved us. You did. We wouldn't be able to get to this point if it weren't for you. There's no need to thank me. I actually should apologize that I didn't do any of this sooner. Linda coming out. Cat turned white as a sheet when he heard a voice that was all too familiar. No. Damn it! Damien. Ding, ding, ding. I guess you learned at least something in school, Cat. Not enough clearly, but hey, it's something. That's got to win a participation ribbon somewhere. You knew what I was planning. Of course I did, Davy. I made you. I know exactly how you think. And I have to thank you. Your mother would be proud of the show you've given us the last 2 years. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to tell you? While you were busy filming Sunny and those other bitches, my team was filming your brave attempts to save these idiots. Gives the audience a little more reason for why they should stay in line, you know? After all, if I do this to my own daughter, imagine what I'd do to someone who wasn't. You're a monster. Flattery will get you nowhere, Kit Kat. Well, doesn't matter now. Do whatever the hell you want. We're getting out of here. We fixed the boat. There's nothing you can do to stop us now. We are getting out of here. Saying garbage like that is just playing with fire, love. The earth started to shake. Even before we were on the boat, we could feel the island was rumbling. The whole island was a ship? The whole island was a ship? Jesus. How big is that ship? In the distance, a metal barrier slowly rose out of the ocean all around the island, climbed higher and higher, till it cast a shadow over the boat. Higher and higher, till the only daylight we could see was just from a circle above us. We were trapped.
How about we play a game, little rats?
Damien spoke down to us from some kind of holographic screen on the walls, gestured to some kind of machine behind him, and what looked like the strange kind of stadium.
I've got myself a little switch here that controls the barrier. One push of this, and you'll be free to go. Be easy for you to waltz on it and flip it, getting rid of all of your security. But this switch, it's only going to work if you have two people's handprints with producer level clearance. Sure, you've got Cat, but you'll never be able to get mine.
He pulled out the same gun I'd been shot with before.
Poe, don't let that stop you from trying.
The hologram disappeared with a click, leaving us in an uneasy silence. Our hands are tied. No choice but to go back. Hello? He's got a gun? Take us all down before we even have a chance to grab him. Got no choice though. If we wait here, it's only a matter of time before they can send people after us. I guess we have to head back to the beach. Let's turn this around. Got an ass to kick. No. That's exactly what Damien wants you to do. Turning around, part of the ass kicking. I'll leave that to your imagination. Damien had a script that he wants to see play out. People try to revolt, fail, and get killed. I guarantee you, if you do just that, he has a plan for it. He'll find some kind of way to turn us against each other, then none of us will be making out here alive. Even so, we can't just stay here and wait until we're out of time. Sunny and I will go to flip the switch. Besides, we're the only two people here who can do anything about it. Huh? What do you mean by that? Thought that only you and Damien. I'll explain on the way. There's no time. Sunny, are you ready to run? I won't allow it. There's no way we're letting Sunny go back there without us. You said it, sister. I'm not letting you all lose your chance of getting out of here. Call it, please. You know exactly what Damien is capable of. I don't like this cat. I know. Let them go. Believe me, I hate this. I hate this to my core, but Kat's right. Kat didn't waste a moment. She reached for my hand. Before I knew what I was doing, we ran off the boat together, back to the mansion as fast as we could. I was running on pure instinct. My body had done this before, countless times. I looked back to the boat just once, but I couldn't help but linger for a moment. I could tell from the faces that they wanted to be running with me and waiting for us to come back. I'm going to make Damien pay for making them suffer like this. We went back to running, followed Kat's lead. It's earlier than I'd planned. There's no time like the present for exposition about your past. Would be good to know why I'm running with you. Would I happen to be resistant to bullets? Ha! We'll find out if we are together. For if you look at your history, I'd say no. Hey, as of the time you shot me, I'm pretty resistant. Touché. Before you came onto the show, you were a producer, just like me. We used to work together, we were partners. More ways than one though, that was forever ago. Living and working on this island was the only life I'd ever known. Sounds awful, but didn't have a problem with running these shows. There was nothing different to compare it to. But then I met you. Had no idea what brings someone like you to this island but you. Meaning you changed me. Smart like I'd never seen before. You made me see that there was a world out there that was beautiful. You made me hope that I could be a part of that world one day. And you helped me realize that we need to shut this place down if we want to there to be a world out there at all. For years, we worked together to free as many people as we could from these death trap shows. We shipped them away to safety, faked the deaths, everything. And we did just that for a time. Then Damien started to suspect something was up. Each day, he got closer and closer to figuring out until I knew we couldn't stay any longer. But it was too late by then. Damien caught us. You mean you betrayed me? I don't remember much, but remember you and I were together. And then he sold me out, right? We were trying to escape? Why? Like I said before, I didn't have a choice, and I still don't. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore. I don't expect you to, but we need each other's help to get off this island now. Since both of us are technically still producers, we can activate the switch if we work together. We don't even have to take Damien down, but I doubt he'd let us use it that easily. Can you trust me enough for that? Honestly, I don't know. Part of me wants to trust Kat, same part that unconsciously remembers that I did for years and years. How can I forget that betrayal, even if she had the reasons? Sure. I'll keep an eye on her. When we got back to the mansion, Kat made the beeline for the lab. I ran with her as fast as I could. Our footsteps on the winding metal staircase echoed like a thundering drum. We're about to see the real reason why the show is on this island. Kat took out her master key and slid it into a hidden socket in the wall behind one of the tanks. Click. Don't say I didn't warn you. The same wall split into two doors, slowly revealing another hidden staircase. You think you guys could get in the elevator instead? I said the same thing. As soon as I took one step down the staircase, I could tell something was different. Something was telling me that I shouldn't go down there. Come on. We don't have time to waste, but nothing to lose. Each step down got darker and darker. Eventually, I couldn't even see my hand in front of my face. Then, light. Blinding light and... applause? An arena? A whole stadium? The labyrinth?
Welcome, welcome. You finally made it.
Damien's face was blasted over countless screens in a stadium that could fill tens of thousands of people. Countless cameras littered the seats, all focused on center stage. Battlegrounds pouring with maze-like walls of all shapes and sizes littered with guns. Thanks to the walls, we couldn't see Damien directly, but we knew he was here for them on the screens.
We wouldn't have a show with you idiots, so I'm glad you actually came back. Oh man, you couldn't even bring the others. You're no fun. You just really gotta make me work, huh? Anyway, congrats on making it this far. To see. I gotta say, I'm proud of you for making it here, daughter of mine. I'm impressed that you remembered your old taunt, just from a few seconds of video.
No thanks to you, you dirtbag.
Is it any way to thank someone who gives you room and board?
You gave Sunny a way nicer room than I ever got.
Blame your mom for that one, kid. Anyway,
How about you be a dear
and explain the game we've got going on here?
The switch we're looking for is somewhere here. The problem is, so is Damien, and he's got a gun. And more ammunition than he needs to kill both of us. What about the weapons on the ground? Maybe there's something we can use to level the playing field? That's all we can do, but the odds aren't in our favor. Most of the weapons lying around are useless. They're meant to make people lose hope that they could fight back. Most is better than all of them at least. Well, yes and no. There's no hope to lose if they knew all of them were fake. That's Damien M.O. He'll give the people trapped on his shows just enough hope for escape, and he'll use that to trap you. Real gun among the fakes, boats and planes when you're trapped on an island. We're going to make it through this. We can fall for his game. Understand? Loud and clear. Then let's go. There's no time to waste. We ran from wall to wall, taking cover between each time. Whenever we had the chance, we pick up what looked like a gun and see if it was real. We only had seconds to check for each one. Damien was hot on our trail. Gunshot rang out, blowing a hole through the wall Cat and I were hiding behind.
What's the matter? You're like two rats in a lab.
Right again, shrapnel from the worms grabbed my arm. Fuck! It was like my arm had been lit on fire. Sunny, you okay? I'll live, don't worry. We need to find a weapon. And we need to find the switch. We ran behind another wall, narrowly dodging another shot from Damien. It dawned on me that he wasn't even trying to hit us, he was trying to make us scared. And it was working, but why? He's reloading, come on! We dashed out from a wall behind. I rolled and west past Damien, looking desperately for the switch and for any weapons we could find. I managed to pick up 2 pistols, Cat did the same. Damn! Looks like they're fake too. How's yours looking? I took a look at the first one. On further inspection, it was clear it was no more than a plastic toy. The second one. Cat realized it the same second I did. It was real, single bullet loaded. Alright, that's good, lads. Another shot rang out, blowing a hole in the wall just next to where my head was a second ago. Fuck! How come he gets that fucking hand cannon? The budget's got to go somewhere, I guess. Anyway, we've got a gun. That's probably the only real one in the stadium. We need to find the switch now, even with a gun. We're no match for him. Sounds good to me. We went further through the stadium, opposite the entrance, until we were square in the middle of the stadium, and there it was. The switch. You'd think they'd have it better. Damien's laughed echoed through the arena as he reappeared on the screens above the arena.
Congrats! You found the switch. It's a damn shame I forgot to mention something about the switch here. It won't do jack shit, even if you both have access, as long as I've got a heartbeat. And I plan on sticking around. But I'm not heartless. In fact, I think I'm a pretty decent guy for what I'm about to do.
It looked like she'd just seen a ghost.
Cut. Sunny. Got an offer you can't refuse, but only one of you can claim it. If either of you kills the other one, I'll let the one left standing go. But forgot this ever happened. Call it a web and find love or die trying. I'll even let the survivor leave the island. Can even guarantee I'm telling the truth, because this is airing live to the world right now. People bow down and get in line because I tell them the truth, because they know I keep my word. They won't believe me for a second if I went back on it, you know. Not a bad deal, huh? Especially considering that if no one takes it offer, I'll just kill both of you. I'm giving you 5 minutes to decide. Then, I'm coming for you.
The screen shut off. Cat and I looked at each other, a mix of horror and fear on her face. There was no doubt that mine mirrored hers. Sunny. Can't imagine what's racing through your head now. Probably think I'm going to betray you again, right? Was it lost for words? You don't have to say anything. Look, you can't blame me for doubting me. And honestly, if you just shot me right now, I'd be okay with it. Because then you'd be free to go. I know Damien will keep his word. But if there's even the slightest chance that you want me to be able to escape from here too, then I need to ask you something that I know sounds insane. What's that? I need you to give me the gun. The only real one we've got. Look. I'm not stupid enough to not know how that sounds. The simple reality is, I've known you for so long now, and one thing I know about you is that you're a terrible shot. Me? Oh, with me? I'm as good as you can get on this island. I think I'm our best bets on taking him down. But I understand completely if you're not willing to trust me. Think I'm lying? I get it. And if you don't trust me, close the eyes and press a finger against the forehead. And please, just make it quick. Gun in my hands never felt so heavy. On one hand, I guaranteed I can make out of here alive. On the other, trusting Kat. Can I trust Kat after all that she's done to me? Can I really believe her words when the memories that can prove or deny them are lost to me? At the time, I have to choose. Trust Kat. Easy. Easy decision, come on. I trust you, Kat. I doubt the gun to her. You do? You sure? I was lying to you. I'm actually going to kill you. Like, I'm going to kill you. Oh wait, after everything I've done? Yes. Still trust you. I know you've been forced to do some awful things to people that didn't deserve it. I know there's good in you, and I believe in that good. Take it. Thank you, Sunny. She took the gun from my hands. I won't let you down. Well, if you do, it's not like I'd be around for long enough to regret it. Oops. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Let's do this. He decided to seek Damien out and try to get the drop on him, rather than waiting for him at the switch. My heart was practically beating out of my chest. Couldn't tell if Kat was as nervous as I was. If she was, she hid it with the same poker face she always had. We dashed to another wall for cover, looked around and repeated. How much time has passed? Feels like we've been looking for him for hours with the pressure. Before I know it can't be more than a few minutes. As the minutes passed by, I could tell Kat was growing more and more impatient. She trained her gun wherever we looked, her trigger finger ready to shoot our only bullet at any time. Left, right, glanced around, then looked to her and back again. Her hands were shaking. Look left, look right. Only got one shot to make or break it. Back, cut. She's taking a corner ahead for us. Looks left, looks right. Takes everything I have to stay focused. Don't think about dying, not even the possibility. She turns to look back at me. Oh no. Damien's walking closer and closer from behind her with his gun resting on his shoulder. Can't be more than 10 meters away. Slowly lifts the gun off from its resting position. Before I know it, I'm running towards her with everything I have. Something is making me run. Something I've forgotten. Something I'm just starting to remember. It's the two of us at the beach. You can see it now. How many hours has it been? We made it to the ship, but it wasn't enough. The alarms were deafening. Security was going to be here any minute. And the only saving grace, our ship on start. That's it then? Never had Kat ever sound so desperate. Well, at least we tried, right? Who else can say that? Blowed her hand and leaned on me. No, not giving up just yet. There's nothing we can do, Sunny. The engine's broken and the guards will be here any minute. We've got at least some weapons. It's not over yet. About the precious few firearms we had and split them between us. There's two of us and hundreds of them. There's no point. Not to mention, your terrible shot. You're right. Taking them head on would be suicide. But that's not what you'll be doing. Me? I'm just some nobody. But you, the big man's daughter after all. The word means a lot to them. Huh? Oh, it was our idea to get ourselves shot. Oh my god, the plot twist. We are fucking idiot. In so many ways. She was horrified. I would be too if I were in her shoes right now. No. I won't let you do this, Sonny. We don't have a choice. Look around. Look, I'm not happy either. But us both dying here would be worthless. But if you live, we get a second chance to make it out of here. Second chance to see the other side. I know, but what's the point if it's not with you? You'll have that to find out yourself. They're almost here. Come on, we're running out of time. Her hands were shaking. Looked like she was going to drop a gun any second. I hate you for this, you know? I know, and I'm sorry. Slowly raised her arms, trained the gun's light directly at me. And now, we wait. Can you do me a favor? What's that? And shoot the face, please. I'm rather proud of it. I don't know what I'd do without my supernaturally good looks. She laughs through the tears. I would have still loved you, even without them. Right back at you, Kat. You kissed me for the last time. I love you, Sonny. I love you too. Sorry, but it's gonna be the face. Let me just take off the safety. But wait, I didn't sign up for this. I had my favorite sound one last time. Yeah, the guards coming now. Only seconds left. On the bright side, I won't owe you $10. Our bet? I think it's pretty clear who won that bet. I could see the guards now. Time is up. What makes you say you did it? Huh? Live? Having heard so bad, almost wish I wasn't. The shock must have knocked me out cold. I coughed up blood as my vision flashed in and out rapidly, fast until if I'd been fatally shot. It was all I could do to try to stay conscious. It's as you said, Father. Anyone who breaks the law must be punished. I could just barely make out her voice, but it brought comfort to me.
You really do take after me. You made your old man very, very proud. Oh, really, look at that. Looks like our little hero got some time left. No, Sonny, you're in luck. See, the whole escaping thing, I'm afraid I'm going to have to fire you. No severance. I tried to make a really comment back, but the only thing that came out of my mouth was coughed up blood. But you're in luck. And new opportunities just opened up and I think, kicked me in the stomach then rolled me over with his foot. You'd be the perfect fit. He laughed as he crushed my palm on his foot. You might think I'm going soft on you by not killing you outright. He looked down at me and back at her. But mark my words, you'll both wish I had. Do whatever you want. I don't care about Sonny anymore. Laughed maniacally. I never did like Sonny much anyway. My vision's fading. His words turned to vapor as I could feel myself crumble into nothing. The last thing I saw was her face. She was holding the river back with everything she had. Were you going to fool with a poker face like that? Kat. I love you. Always have. Always will. I'm so sorry for what I forced you to do. You must so sorry that you'll be alone now. But I hope one day you'll understand. Flash back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh. Almost reached Kat. Pushed myself to run faster and faster. Faster than I've ever ran in my life. Kat doesn't see him, but she sees the alarm going off in my eyes. Damien points his gun at his daughter, preparing to take the shot. Kat starts to turn around, but there's no time.
Damien's finger pulls back on the trigger. What am I doing? See the world turn to slow motion. Why am I throwing away my life and cut? His memories, mine, yet not at the same time. Who can say if I'm the same person as before who loved her so much? Who can say if these memories form a completely different me compared to what I am now? There's no time for answers. Even if I've forgotten you over and over, somehow I remember you, and I know that I would do anything for you. I want past Kat, throw myself in front of her, because I love her. Gunshot rings out. It's like my body is struck by lightning, set aflame. Fires again and again. Undescribable pain ripples across my body. Shot after shot rips through me. It's not like the movie someone can stand after being shot over and over. Firing stops. My vision starts to fade. I'm barely hearing more loading over the sound of my body screaming in agony. My knees buckle. I start to fall. As I fall, I can see Kat with her gun trained on Damien. There's no fear in her eyes. Her hands aren't shaking, but she's biting her lip, so hard that I can see it bleeding. The last thing I see before the dark takes me is a finger pressing down on the trigger. Damien fires back. Wake up, Sonny. Please. Please don't die. What's happening? Am I alive? Never heard her sound so desperate. Please, just wake up. Can't lose you again. Not again. It took everything I had just to open my eyes and breathe. Kat was cradling me in her arms with tears streaming down her face. Thank God. Don't pass out again. You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry, Kat. Of the blood. Save your strength. Did you get him? We did. That's great. Switch. Should be able to get it now, but in no shape to walk. And to be honest, I'm not in the best shape either. I looked up at her and felt my heart throb. You've been shot. She laughed. Yeah. Now that I know what it feels like, I'm even more sorry for shooting you back then on the beach. There was nothing else you could have done, Kat. That didn't stop me from regretting every second of the past 2 years. That day, I made a promise to myself. Didn't matter how many people I'd have to hurt, or how much I would have to hurt. I would get you off this island, alive and well, even if it was the last thing I did. Even if I had to see you fall in love with somebody else 100 times. Even if I knew it meant I could never be with you again. I made a promise back then, and I'll keep it even if it kills me. Slowly Kat tried to lift me off from the ground and onto her back. She screamed and coughed up blood as she tried to lift me up. Stop. You're going to get yourself killed. Then, that's exactly what I'm going to do. She lifted me onto her back, took one step back towards the switch. I told myself back then, to forward again, her legs were trembling, that if you weren't leaving this island alive, neither would I. But I stepped closer. Because I love you. No? One more step. Now you don't remember most of our time together? Her breath was getting raged. You take several steps and have to pause for breath. Honestly, I'm glad you even remember bits and pieces. Grateful for whatever I can get, which is inside. And maybe the you I fell in love with doesn't even exist anymore. So close to it, yet so far. But I'd like to believe it's still you, Sonny. That you're still the Sonny that I fell in love with. Who just steps away from the switch. And I'm still the one you love. She laughed bitterly. Just wishful thinking, I know. We're here. You made it. You just... Give the blood again. Need to put your hand on the scanner. Can you do that? Got it. It's the last of my strength to reach my hand forward. For every inch I drew closer to it, my vision grew darker. Pushed harder and harder for everything I had. Got it. My turn. Done. All that's left, pull the switch. Sorry, Sonny. I'm gonna have to put you down for a second.
No problem.
Dad gently rested me on the ground. Fuck. I can barely stand now. She tumbled towards the switch. She managed to catch it with her hands and used it to keep herself upright. Here we go. The moment we all been waiting for. She pulled it with the last of her strength. A second later, I fell to the ground by my side. The cacophony of machinery filled the stadium. That must be the barrier opening. You did it, Sonny. I'm sorry, Sonny.
What for?
I don't think we're getting out of here after all. I can't even move.
It's okay.
You had a good run, you know. I guess you could say that. At least the girls will be able to get out of here. It is better than to die here.
Yeah.
I love you, Sonny. Always have and always will. For these last 2 years, I dreamed of us starting a new life together, somewhere far from here. But I guess life's not like the movies. Dreams don't come true. I wish we could have met in a different place, a different time. Maybe then, Sonny, we... God. Her eyes were closed. Streams of tears went down from both her eyes. My vision blurred even more as tears welled up in my eyes. We could have met in a different place, different time. I'm sure our story would have been so different. I wish it could have cut. I tried to move closer to her, but my body refused. It was all I could do to move my head around. I looked around in futility for some kind of miracle that could save us both. It's too sad an ending. I looked to God. I looked to the heavens, which had all but abandoned us. I looked behind us. And there's the rest of the girls. I've always saw the live broadcasting by the cam. I saw what could only be described as angels. I tried to speak, but no words would come out. I must be dreaming. I must be. The world turned to black. Am I dead? I keep asking myself that it's bound to be right sooner or later. But somehow, I think there's more to come in my story. I know there's one person that I want to spend the rest of it with. I love you. Cut. I woke up in an unfamiliar room. The room shaking. Tried to get up. Oh fuck. I looked down to my body. I'd been bandaged up enough to look like a mummy. But I'm alive. Sonny, you're up.
Hey Yui. Where are we?
You're on the boat. We're miles away from the island by now.
That's a relief. Everyone's okay?
I'll let you be the judge of that. You went off, then came back a few moments later. You had us worried, Sonny. So glad to see you alright. You didn't make it easy to save you either. Oh, and if you find yourself growing brains or bananas, that's entirely unrelated to how I treated you. I'm just thankful it worked. So good to see you safe and sound, Sonny. If you died after all we've been through, I'd kill you. But I'm really happy that you're here for me to say that too.
You did great, Sonny.
The Resistance could use somebody like you. Besides, doesn't look like you have a real job anymore, huh?
Thanks, guys.
You really stuck out your neck to save Kat and I. And I could never thank you enough. It's what you do for us, Sonny. Indeed, we went after you too, just moments after you'd left. There was no point in us escaping it wasn't with you, Sonny. Yeah, I know Kat said not to, but hey, I don't remember that at the time, so it's all good. We managed to save the Brothers 5 too. Fuck, why did the fucking Brothers 5? Oh god, I'm so happy right now, I don't know why. I'm just about to start laughing or something, I don't know. I almost lost my whole voice. It's almost 3 a.m. Oh wait, it's past 3 a.m. I'm supposed to wake up at around 6 a.m. I'm fucked. I couldn't just let them be stranded after all we've been through together. I'm glad to hear that. There's no way we could have escaped without them. Nervously looked around the room. Is Kat? Kat's doing well too. She's was in the room next door. He didn't think I wanted to see her. I see. Thanks for letting me know, Yui. I should be thanking you. None of us would have made it fly if it wasn't for you and Kat. It's true. Despite whatever you may hear Tara say. I'm just saying I have a pretty mean right hook. It's good to see you all. But no idea what the world ahead has for each of us, but whatever it has in store, we'll face it together. You bet! Surprised you can say that with a straight face, but yes. I won't have it any other way. I could really use a PR person for the resistance, Sonny. You've got a thing for speeches. Wait a minute. Everyone's here, and Kat's next door. Who's driving the boat? Aaron looked at Tara. And that's a serious exit for Tara Bite. He went off like a cartoon character. We laughed together. Felt like it's been so long since we could just laugh. No cameras, no fear. Just friends fooling around. Anyway, it's so good to see you okay. That said, team, we need to give Sonny some time to rest. Once again, I'm not trying to quarantine you because we didn't use the zombie virus in these properties to save you. Thanks, Scarlet. And thank you everybody for coming to see me. Don't mention it. We're all in this together and all that, right? See you later, Sonny. Warm voice. Fuck it. Alright, enough of the cheese. Get out before Sonny turns. I mean, before Sonny needs rest. Yes. And with that, I was alone. Oh. But they'd never leave. Hey, Scarlet. What's up? Nothing, I just... He was hiding a syringe behind the back. Need to give you a shot for... good luck. Right. Put my arm out forward. Well, doctor knows best. I'm not the doctor. Injected the good luck into my arm. Just wanted to say thanks again. My life went off the rails back at the island, even before the show. That's putting it lightly. He laughed. I know if I stayed there, I never would have been truly happy for the rest of my life. I never would have been able to help people ever again. So, thank you again, Sonny. You've been out, so there's no way to know, but today is the day. It would have been the last day of the show. The final ceremony where you ask one of the girls to be with you. Now, I'm not saying anyone's rushing for a proposal, but I think everyone wants to hear an answer from you. That kind of decision takes some time to think over, so I figured you'd need a little space. Thanks, Scarlet. You're right. It's my pleasure. He kisses me on the cheek. Well, I'll see you later. See you, Scarlet. Then I was alone in the room. It's a tough choice, but it's one I have to make. I saw such incredible people. Be lucky to be with any of them, anyone would. Sat in silence for a time, both resting and contemplating what to do. The life of excitement with Ellie, the life of his discovery with Scarlet. Better got people in this nighttime awake. Life enjoying the simple things with Yui. Life challenging our limits with Violet. Life of freedom with Tara. And then, I just knew. I got up from the bed, walked to the door of my room, looked at the room next to mine. And there, looked through the window, and I just knew. I opened the door. Hey. Hey, Sunny. You look like hell. You don't look much better. I'm surprised your face is intact. It survived a lot now, hasn't it? Yeah, you know, the girls are hoping you'll ask one of them out today. They'll get the wrong idea if they see you here. I came here for you, Kat, and only you. You've been there for me, from even before I can remember meeting you. No way I could ever get off this island, anyone else could have if it wasn't for you. And I know that there's so much we have to figure out, and so much we don't know in this world. But I know I want to face the world. With you, Kat. Tears were streaming down her face. I didn't want to hope for it. I walked next to her, got down on one knee. I tried so hard to convince myself that it would never happen, because it was too painful to even hope. I don't have a ring or anything, but I'm sure I can get one later. You don't need a ring. Will you marry me? Yes, yes, yes. I love you, Kat. I love you too, Sunny. More than you could ever know. Wherever life takes you, where I'll go. We held each other close and kissed for the first time in years. Memories flooded back with each passing moment. The day we met, our first kiss, fights in the rain, making up. Joy of just being the person you love. The day I proposed to her the first time, now today. I'm sure there's many more to come. Here's to making new memories together, Kat. I love you. The end. Yay! Written by Alda and Joe Wong. So, all the best pictures. So, this game was pretty good. It was a pretty good story. A little missed typos, a little bit errors, but that's fine. Not, and sometimes the story was, I don't know. It was really funny. It was a romance, funny, drama story. It was a perfect combination of all out of those three. A little bit of mystery. And yeah. Overall, for a free-to-play visual novel, it was fucking amazing. For a free-to-play visual novel, it was fucking amazing. I did not expect that much out of it, I've gotta be honest. I thought it would be like a 1 hour, maybe 2 hour game. Now I'm sitting here for like almost 7 hours. And yeah, it's a good game. It was a good game. Nice story. Didn't think it would take me that long to finish the game. So yeah. Killjoy. Special thanks to KJ. Killjoy. From Valorant. I'm just kidding. Today the game was fun. The game was nice. I hope you enjoyed me playing through it and doing some silly voices. I ran out of a lot. I hope you enjoyed Find Love and Die Trying. Yeah, I did. Did I play my game? No. No, don't ruin it. You ruined it. You ruined it. You ruined it. You ruined the moment. Fuck off. There it is. Find love, die trying. So yeah, for a free-to-play game, really amazing. In genre, a good visual novel. And yeah, where was I? Hope you guys enjoyed this game. Me playing through it. I also enjoyed the game a lot, as you probably have noticed. I hope for the next visual novels, I'll definitely get some partners, depending on the amount of characters in the game, to do some silly voices. I'm not alone anymore. And yeah, until then, I hope you have a great time, everyone. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe, and comment down below what was your favorite part. It's probably zombies and bananas. I'm not sure why they were craving bananas, but zombies and bananas? I mean brains and bananas. I'm an idiot. That's how you see I've been playing too long. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment and everything, blah blah blah, we already had this, and I'll see you guys in my next Let's Play, which is probably, I don't even know what I'm gonna play next. But it is on the way already, because I am playing through the games like hell right now, like breaking as much space on my PC as I can and just get ready for Tekken 8, which still takes a while to come out, so I've got enough time to play video games. Yeah.